Hi, I'm Paris Childress, the CEO here at Hop Online, and I wanted to, in this video, speak to our reporting. And I wanted to show you some sample reports that you as a client would be receiving from our team. So we are now using Google Data Studio as the backbone of our reporting infrastructure. So for every particular project, we build a custom Google Data Studio report. And some of the advantages of Google Data Studio are that the reports are real time. The reports are pulling in data and visualizing data from multiple sources, such as Google Analytics, Google Ads, Google Spreadsheets, Google Search Console, and we also have the ability to connect to other non-Google sources like Facebook ads or LinkedIn ads, or even SEMrush, for example. So it's a very, very powerful tool to visualize data. We can combine data, and really our goal is to tell the right story with the reports. We want to monitor long-term trends in our key performance indicators. So I'll show you some examples. For an SEO project, we are typically going to pull data from Google Search Console. And this is just a sample here in Google's template library, but we'd be looking at the trend in search impressions and the trend in clicks or organic search traffic. Here we might also want to see where in the world the organic traffic is coming from, so we could look at the trends country by country in the traffic. We also might care about the device types. Now, mobile represents about half or a little bit more than half of all searches that happen on Google. So we want to see the breakout between desktop versus mobile versus tablet. We also want to see what landing pages and what keyword queries are bringing us the most organic traffic. So here with landing pages, we can identify which ones are getting the most impressions. That means that they're appearing in search results. Which ones are getting the most clicks? What is the click-through rate on those pages? And we can look at the same metrics for the queries or the keywords. Which ones are getting the top rankings, impressions, and clicks? And this data is really going to help us optimize the keywords in the landing pages that are going to have the highest impact and are going to result in the fastest overall growth in traffic and hopefully the best performance. So that is for SEO. I'll show you another example of a report for Google Ads. And this is also from Google Search Console's template library. Again, what we're looking at here is real-time data. So once this loads, we'll be able to adjust the dates. So here we might want to see, for example, just the last 14 days. Once we do that and apply it, that data is going to automatically refresh. And we can hover over any of this data and we can see the exact numbers. We can also see, so in this area, we have the trends in click-through rates and impressions. Here we have conversion rate and cost, which is probably the most important, and the cost per click trends. Down here, we can see the performance of each individual campaign, its click-through rate, average cost per click, and average cost per conversion, and also the device breakdown, both in terms of the clicks, the cost, and the conversions, mobile versus desktop versus tablet. So this is just a brief overview of Google Data Studio. All of our reports are done in Google Data Studio and built at the start of each project, and they're customized to the needs of each particular client and each particular project. So this we feel is the best infrastructure for reporting, and it allows us to really have access to real-time data and make great decisions based on the insights that we get from that data. Thanks a lot for watching.